Hey guys, so it's day 16 of my study abroad adventure, and yes, I haven't vlogged in the last 4 days since Monday. Mostly because it's been slow. The last 2 nights I kind of wanted to go to bed instead of vlogging and put this up, but not a whole lot has been going on. I have pictures, so I'm going to catch you up and give you all the pictures. And then this weekend is jammed packed. Like, don't be surprised if I put out two 30-minute ones for both Saturday and Sunday. It might happen because I have day trips both days. It's gonna be exhausting, but I'm so excited. I gotta get out of Budapest and see more of Hungary, which I still have so much Budapest to see, but I'm so excited to see some other stuff. So, stay tuned for those adventures. But to start off, Monday night, went to bed. Tuesday morning, struggled to get up. Went to class, regular class, but after class, I had a dance class, Hungarian traditional folklore dance, with other BSME students from Babylon language class, and it was loads of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. We did 3 traditional folk dances. The first one was one that actually only women do, but the men got to be included, and it was a big circle where we crossed arms and we do circle thing, and that was a lot of fun. And then we did some partner ones where so we were still in a circle but with a partner, and then so when we finished the set of the dance, the boy would spin you and you would go to the next partner, so that was really cool. And then we learned some different moves that were specifically male and specifically female, and then we got to put them together. And then at the very end, she challenged the men to actually lead. So, she even stopped, and the men were just supposed to lead, and they did a fantastic job. Good job, men. They definitely learned how to lead and just go for it, and it was very, very fun. Very sweaty, having about 20 people in the dance room for 2 hours. She told us to bring an extra t-shirt. Thanks goodness she did, because it was sweaty. But it was loads of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Felt like a good exercise. She commented, but it's like doing Zumba. So it was great, and she took our email addresses to see if we want to do more dance stuff in the future. So I wrote mine down. We'll see. I still want to take the salsa class through BSME, or McDaniel College's PE class, but she might teach some different things, maybe more ballroom, and we'll see. If it costs, then I might not. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It might also be fun. She might do it with also Hungarian, so good culture experience. So that was really good. And then after, so she volunteered the fact that I think it's Liberty Bridge. Yeah, Liberty Bridge has been shut down this summer because they're doing construction either right before it or on it, but it's closed to the buses and cars, but it's open to the people all the time. So people every night have been partying on this bridge. Here is a couple pictures. You can see it just packed, but she told us that there was going to be swing dancing. On Facebook she saw it was going to be 7 to 11 o'clock, and so we finished the dance class at 9, and so we thought we'd go down there and see, just maybe watch the swing dancing, because she wasn't sure what it wasn't her style, and just see it. This bridge is a really cool spot. People are picnicking in the middle of the bridge, middle of the road on the bridge. But we got there and there was no dancing, so there's supposed to be a live band too, but so I guess it was over. So we just talked a little bit. We got to ask her a couple questions. She was super sweet and had asked me a lot of questions about the program, and I really enjoyed her. So that was really cool. Came home with the metros, went to bed. Wednesday woke up, went to class, regular day of class, and then I just came home Wednesday night because it was my day to talk to Heather. So happy I got to talk in with Heather about 2 hours. But it was much needed. I got all the gossip, got to know what's going on. She knows what's going on with me, so thank you, Lord, for Heather. It was a great conversation. And so then again, I went to bed. See, Wednesday was really boring. Went to bed. Thursday class got a little bit different. So morning session was normal, but afternoon section, we had the class project, which was going to market. So before we went to market, we had a plan what we're going to buy to make a sandwich for this competition with the Babylon classes. And so we went to Grand Market, bought all the stuff for a sandwich, and then we came back and we made it. Here's the picture of the sandwich. I didn't try because I had jalapenos and peanut, well, not jalapenos, I guess, so not technically jalapenos, but spicy peppers and tomatoes, and I didn't care for much, so I didn't try. But I did try some of the salami and cheese and the peppers. I mean, the rest was natural, and that was good, except for like we got back from market an hour early, so I mean we just kind of had to hang out, and it was not as beneficial as I was hoping it to be because it was very pre-planned and kind of simple. But it was cool. I'm happy we did it, and got to go into Grand Market, and I went back to Grand Market after class because I bought some veggies and cheese for a cool potluck I had that night with some of the people from my class. There was supposed to be like 6 of us, but only 4 of us showed up at one of the classmates' apartments that was south of me. Actually, I have no idea what the directions are, so don't quote me on that. But I made pasta bake, my pizza pasta, because when I was searching, I was gonna try to make cheesy potatoes, but then someone else said he was making sweet potato-y, so I thought he was making like regular potato sweet, and I was like, I don't understand. But ended up he made sweet potatoes, like yams, and they were delicious. He put hummus and chickpeas on them. Really, really good. So I made pasta bake and I got the ingredients and I walked down there, got a tiny bit lost because I was on the wrong side of the street for my turn, but I found it, got in, like I said. So there was a host, myself, one boy and another girl, and there was supposed to be 2 other boys, but they didn't come. And it was a really good time. Our host he dressed up, wore a tie, fantastic guy. He has a YouTube channel. I'll ask him if he wants me to promote it later on, and I'll let you know. And I'll link it or put it in the description or something. He is vlogging as well. We talk about vlogging. His are much more entertaining though. They're less than 10 minutes. I think his longest might be 8 minutes. So if you want something quicker and more entertaining, his are much better, and he does much more variety of topics instead of just talking about his life and showing things. So he's really cool. I think he has impressive work with the vlogging, and he's just starting with it too. So that's exciting. I had a great conversation with the classmates, lots of fun. We ate, so he made applesauce. I've never thought about making applesauce, but he made it. This is the second time he's done it here at Budapest, and it was really good. And he made rice pudding. That was also really good. Again, second time he's made it here. He's getting experimental, and they were good. Like I said, the one boy made sweet yams with chickpeas and hummus and maybe something else. It was delicious. And I don't eat yams. This was a good thing about the potluck, was since there's few of us, it's like I have to try it. I don't know how they'll feel if I don't try it. And end up I loved it. It was delicious. Then the girl she's Korean, so she brought eggs and onions and tomatoes. And again, I don't eat tomatoes, but for some reason this was delicious. She said she peeled it, so maybe that's what it is. I don't like the skin, but that was really good. So dinner was delicious and filling, and our host did a great job of hosting. I feel a little jealous, like maybe I should host, but I don't know if I kind of have the space, but we'll see. Lots of fun. We sat around, talked, tried to say the Korean girl's Korean name. That was very entertaining. Talked about things we want to do, families. Really good. And then I walked the girl home because she only lived a couple blocks. Like, when I then left, it was like, oh, I know where I am. This was easy. So I walked her home, came home, showered, and went to bed. So that was a good night. And I should have vlogged after that, but oh well. I'm catching you up now. So today is Friday, and again, woke up, slow to get up, I guess, but I still walked to school, went to class, regular day of class. It was a fun day though. We had a lot more dialogue, and it got funny. There was a lot of like asking if you wanted to do something, like, are you free? Is your time freeze? Can you go? Do you want to go do this? And so the one girl kind of laughed about, you're gonna ask me to go to the Central Market as a date, really? And like, one boy would just say no to everything, so we couldn't finish the dialogue because he would say no. Only one time, but it was hilarious, and there was some other funny things said. Miss said I've done that myself, so that was lots of fun. And then right after, I didn't even come home, so I had to take my backpack with me everywhere. I went back to Buda Castle and the National Gallery, which has the Picasso exhibit. I am very happy that I went and saw that before it left. I'm not a huge art nerd. I don't know as much as I'd like to think, but the fact that I got to see Picasso's work is pretty cool. I only got about halfway through the regular gallery, but before it closed, so I don't know if I'll go back or not. It was enough art for one day and reading. It was amazing. The art is really cool, and art galleries are really cool, the way it's all set up and displayed. This one needs better flow there. It's really hard to decide, do I need to jump back and forth? Can I go around in a square? But and then being in the castle is really cool, but it's very modern looking for the gallery. Yeah, so then I went and saw Picasso's stuff. It's in a different part and it was open longer because it is leaving Sunday. So I'm very lucky I got in there and saw it. And it was very, very cool. I did not take any pictures inside the gallery. I have pictures outside of the castle and everything, but I did not take any pictures inside because I don't feel like that's right to take pictures of other people's art, especially when it's in a gallery. It's one thing when it's the statues out in public, like the point of those is to be public, but I didn't feel comfortable when I pay to see these things to take pictures. And one of the Picasso rooms you couldn't, so I did not take any pictures. Sorry if you're disappointed, not really. If you really want to know something, I'm sure you can Google and find a picture, or you can just go see it yourself someday. Gotta leave some mystery for your own adventures. And then I came back, ate some dinner, and talked with my roommate Haley. She is a fellow introvert, so we are getting along great. We want to chit chat, but then we want our space. And we went and got ice cream too, around the block, and came back, and that was really nice. I'm having good connection with her, and I'm really happy she's here to balance. I think the other two are extroverts, and we're probably both introverts, so it's like a good balance, and we're gonna have a good time. I really believe that. So, and now I'm finished with this vlog. I got you all caught up to date. It's been pretty boring in my mind. I'm getting more comfortable, which is really good. I really am getting more comfortable here, and being up on that castle takes my breath away. There's just days I'm like, I get it. I can see why people want to live here and just be here. Like, I could just go there every day and just look out over the river. It is gorgeous. I'm excited to see what it's like in winter here. I'm very excited I get to see the seasons change a little bit here. Don't get to see spring, but it's really cool. So I'm going to next give you my slideshow of pictures from the market and some random ones and the castle. But I'm going to sign off. Thanks for keeping up with my adventure, and stay tuned for this exciting weekend.